this game is kind of loud for me, actually. Give me a second. Oh, whoops. And now it's on my desktop. Because whenever I click anything outside of the thing, it just shows me... Yep, it's back at 100 volume, that's why. Okay. Okay, we're back. We're real. It's a real stream again. I haven't opened in a while, so that's probably why the volume setting reset. Hello, everybody. It's time for more Ace Attorney. It's been, I haven't checked, and if I check, it will take me away from the game again, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't know why it always minimizes whenever I click anything outside of the game, which is unfortunate, but, yeah. Anyway, how's everybody doing? It's been a while, since Ace Attorney, so I hope everyone's doing good. Wait, how do I, no, I have to go back. I guess I have to do a new game from, yeah, Justice for All, the second one. I'm looking forward to it. The first one was really good. I don't expect the rest of the trilogy is going to disappoint. Yeah. I guess, what's been going on with me? Oh no, I literally streamed yesterday. Nothing's been going on with me since yesterday. I mean, I have been trying to edit my video, and for some reason I just haven't been able to find the energy for it, even though I feel better than last week, where I edited way more, but my back was hurting, so I don't know what that's about, but maybe I won't get the video done by Monday, but I'll try. It's almost done. I just want to be done. I want to be done so I can move on and do other things. But it's, anyway. Alright, let's get into it. So, yeah. The Lost Turnabout. Are they all just, or wait, were they always called Turnabout? Or, I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I expect this is, I don't know how long this stream is going to be, because I don't think last time I was able to do the whole trial in one stream. I don't know if this one's going to be so easy, but we will see. Okay. Phoenix in trouble already. Yep, that's yeah. Oh. Can't run forever. Oh, wait, what? Is he getting in trouble for doing his normal, interrupting the trial with something, like, absurd? And it's like, wait, how does this end? No, it always leads to the answer. But, okay, no, it's a nightmare. Alright, that makes sense. They're all turnabouts. Okay. Neat. Yeah, you're probably nodded off before the... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, maybe he was sleeping? Yep, nightmare, okay. But it was just... Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. What? Wait, he was trying to kill... Wait, what the fuck is going on? So... He attacked the defense attorney. No, his name is Wright, not attorney, sir. You have misnamed him. He is the main character of the game. How do you forget his name's Phoenix Wright? No, okay. They're just throwing us into the deep end, I think. But what is... Why... Oh, hello. New character. This is a lot already. I'm like trying to I feel like I'm trying to catch up. When has the judge ever been a threat? That's a good point. That's first thing in the morning. She's Genki. Extremely Genki. And the feathers are, what's going on with the feathers? Yep. I thought we were introduced to the whole department last game. Everyone ever. Every character was introduced the last game, and there will never be any new characters. Oh, wait, she's the... Oh, okay. She's under trial. Okay. Gotcha, so interesting. Because last time they were examining, if I remember correctly, yeah, like some of the flaws with the police department, like the fact that their, the fifth trial, their head was a piece of shit, and then of course, I mean, the trial 4 was more of the problems with the law side of it. So, and now he's defending a police officer. Okay. Okay, so all right, Phoenix v. Phoenix. Yeah, no, like it's great how like playing the first game, I can just imagine the scene of her like, yeah, hey, leave it to me, right? Like, cause he goes to the defense and like, especially with like Edgeworth, like he has to convince them to let him be the lawyer, and so oh, okay, so she's already a fan of his. That's nice. Oh, you like to come here and oh, her name's Bird. I missed it. Okay. Oh no. The fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial. I don't think that's how that sentence normally ends. I'm glad to be back. Like, Raincoat was good, but Ace Attorney is its own thing. It's a good thing. Holy shit. That fucking guy with the fire extinguisher knew exactly where to hit Phoenix right to cause the most amnesia possible. This is like in Metroid when Samus like loses her powers at the beginning of every game, so that they explain how they reset, you know, why you have to build yourself back up again and get the Varia suit again. Yay. So all right, now well shit, Maya's gone. I was gonna think like, okay, who do you have in the wings to help you? So he's got to figure out the trial from the beginning. But I guess like, thank you, Bird. Because I guess in theory he's like a good enough lawyer at this point that he wouldn't have. Are you talking to me? Like maybe this trial wouldn't be an issue. Hold on, I'm gonna save. Because I think it's I don't know. I want to choose the let's do, hold on, what's my most recent one? This one. Okay, so yeah, I'll not that I'm gonna reload those saves. If I replay it, I'm gonna be doing it in Japanese privately. So anyway, no, I'm not ready. But if I said no, uh-oh. Anyway, like I was trying to say, Phoenix is like skilled enough at this point that this trial would probably be easy pickings to him, if not for the trauma-induced amnesia, head trauma-induced amnesia. Oh, okay. So, well, you did what? That's not what a fucking defense attorney should be saying. How could you? Okay, pain is ready to throw down. Won't show any mercy this time. Oh boy. Okay. I mean, with Gumshoe, it's like, yeah, even though Phoenix has no clue what's going on, I'm sure he'll be able to find some I'll be able to find some contradictions there. Oh, okay, so he's, well, I guess there's no, under that detective, like, you guys are, like, pals, I hope the volume's okay, just, making sure, a little late, no, it's not late, we're still only 12 minutes in, Expose Park? Okay, alright. That sounds like having his body badly beat up and his neck snapped feels like a bit more than just one fall, I would think. So. This definitely feels like a nightmare, and it's just like waking up and you're expected to do a job that you've never done before. Like just that sort of anxiety nightmare. Not that I've had that. The kind I usually have is like being late to work or school or something, or being at school and not knowing where my classes are. Okay. Sure. No, it's not. Is your head on? Is right's head on right? No, it is not. Okay. Oh, so I could be your legal aid instead. I mean, there's an opening. Okay. Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay. Oh, well, that's... Alright, I like this. Is there a way... What's R do? No. Oh, okay. I have a phone, I guess. Yep, we knew that. Okay. Oh, that's what I was looking for, the enter button. But it's only on some of this. Okay. I'll remember how to play. I guess he's a policewoman. Okay. Figured it out. Alright. I already did it. Yeah, I'll do it right. Even though there might be an achievement for getting the wrong answer. Oh, okay, so he had her glasses. Don't look at me. So... I mean, they do look a little different, but that could also just be a detail thing. And the guy who attacked right didn't have glasses, so... What is fucking... okay. So yeah, I'm imagining this is just going to be a very simple murder, but it's difficult because, like, Phoenix didn't get to investigate... this Phoenix didn't get to investigate the scene, we should say. Amnesia Phoenix. Unless there's... Well, I guess, like, that's the other thing is, like, I mean, as always, there has to be, like, the culprit has to be involved in the case somehow so that they can bring him to stand. So, like, we obviously saw who it was, so, that'll come up, I suppose. I guess this is a good case to start with because it's like, oh man, Phoenix has no idea what's going on. I myself am relearning how it works because I haven't played in fucking months. Not since last year for sure, and we're already halfway into this year, so yeah. And it's probably going to be another while before I play the next one just because 100 line... I'm obviously not going to get all 100 endings on stream, but I'm going to get a few of them. Okay, so it's not, yeah, okay, good to specify. That's not just lies, it's also just getting things wrong. Which, I mean, that's actually apparently what, yeah, how did they write out such a long name and especially, because now I'm thinking even in Japanese it might have been with kanji, so they would have been like, you know, complex like 13-stroke characters, and it's like, how did... I mean, realistically, it probably would have been Kana, which would have been simpler, but still. I don't know, playing the games in Japanese are going to be interesting because they're going to be very different, I think. But that won't be for a while, at least not until I finish the games in the first place, so, on stream. Okay, there's something even more important. Okay, go through it first. I think even you're not even able to, you must push from the bench area. Oh yeah, that's right. If it snapped his neck from the fall, I don't imagine he's gonna be doing much writing. Yep. Enlighten me. Compare it with court record. Yep. Present the, okay, so they want, okay, yeah. It wants me to present a certain item, which I think, yeah, I guess that's the only way to do it, right? There's no way to present anything else, so, okay. Yeah, right, okay, I remember now. Present the right thing to the right line of text. Okay, probably not this one. Victim was put, I mean, we can presume that's the case for now, I think. He wrote a name on the ground. Hold on. Oh, no, that's right. There's the press option, too. So I should... Yeah, okay, so I want to press everything and see if I can't find anything new. Okay, we'll go through one more time and then start pressing stuff. Because, yeah, I definitely want to do the... Because I... Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, because, well, yeah, they probably want me to do a profile, so let me see what profiles there are first. Oh, yeah, I think I see where it's going with this, so if I go profiles... Oh, wait! The name's spelled incorrectly, isn't it? Because if I go back, Yep. Okay. So yeah, okay, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Alright, Yep. Now we do profiles. Now we present. Objection! Let's go! First objection of the game! He just came to him even beyond the amnesia. He just stands there like a fucking dope. Okay, that's why, because he's, yeah, let's go! Yeah, he's not all gone. Oh, he loves the rush. Okay, it's an adrenaline junkie. Like Kaiji, but for law. He's talking to me, pal? But does Gumshoe have amnesia too? What the fuck? I forgot about this point! I forgot he sounded like... He was only one trial in the first game. Oh, God. Incorrect. I wonder, and now I'm curious. See, especially now that I'm learning Japanese, which I wasn't last time I played Ace Attorney. I'm just wondering, like, now I'm even more curious about like how translation worked, because like what was the mistake in the original Japanese? Was it a kana mistake or you get kanji? I don't know. It's interesting to think about. You didn't even notice his underling's first name was... I bet that's fair. They go by surnames. Honestly, even in Japan, right? Like, they usually go by their surname, so forgetting exactly how a given name was spelled might have been unusual, but... And yeah, of course, someone so close to someone, because especially, again, going back to, like, she said that they weren't in a very intimate relationship, but you know, it's generally people you're closer to that you're on a first name basis with. Um, Generally, you're more likely to use a surname. Like especially you'll see in like high school anime and stuff, they'll swap at a certain point when they're more closer to each other or when they're friends. And it's apparent, especially I always think about Love Lab because there's a part where um because she's Maki is obsessed with like the idyllic like perfect shoujo romance kind of thing, and her reality does not heed her desires. So there's a part where a guy that she doesn't like um, calls her by her given name because he thought it was her surname, and she doesn't. She gets like you know turned off like and she's unhappy with that, and he notices it's like, oh, I didn't mean to offend you, like I was just calling you by your name, hi Tanya. And Maki's like, no, I wanted the first time I was called by my given name by a boy to be special, because she thinks of those moments in shoujo manga where the character makes a switch and it's like, oh, he's seeing me as someone closer to him or whatever, and but this was just a random guy just making a mistake, you know. So this Danganronpa game does look interesting. Uh, Okay. So now we're talking about the relationship. Oh. Okay, so it was his birthday. Hmm. Okay. That's all right. I guess Gumshoe's tendency to blab is really helpful for Phoenix's amnesia, because he's getting all this context. It's like, yep, thank you. I needed to know that because I don't know anything right now. Um, okay. I think I need to press him a couple times just for the sake of it. Um, yeah, because this time it's like, yeah, exactly. So we need to press and find a contradiction. We press the press button. I wanted to press on this one because it sounded funny. Marriage. Oh wait, age gap romance. um. I mean, there's another one to press about the present too, but okay, that's what he's pressing him on. He's a good boss. He pays attention to his underlings. It's nice. Excuse you? All Phoenix Wright does is badger the witness. That's his thing. I always worry about having limited amount of ability to press the person giving the testimony, just because this is what I figured would lead us to what the gift was. Fucking Gumshoe. Yeah, this is fun. I like Ace Attorney. That's the one iffy part about streaming the game, because it's like, well, now I have to only play it on stream, so if I like want to do more of it, I like have to wait. And especially where it's like these where I'm doing the Ace Attorney and the Kodaka streams on the same day, so it's like, I don't know. I just need someone to patron me about like $2,000 a month so I can quit my job and I can just stream like 5 days a week. So I think you guys would love that. I could stream Ace Attorney, I can stream Kodaka, I could stream Kingsfield and FromSoft, I could stream Grand Theft Auto, I could stream something else. I don't know. Dude, I'm real streamer boy. All you guys need to just collectively pay me a lot of money in a time where that's hard to do because economy is pain, and Anyway, off topic. Wait, I did press him. Okay, but I guess I didn't. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna press on anything I haven't pressed on yet. Oh, already he's broke? Oh! I had Gumshoe as a... Okay. Or it would be awesome, or it was awesome, because it sounds like... That sounds fun, just, like, I don't know, drawing from characters and to do, especially in, like, wildly different settings can be really cool, I think. Especially, like something, especially when it's something as drastic as, like, okay, Gumshoe from this, like, adventure game, detective, law mystery, murder mystery thing, and into a Dragon Ball. Okay. So they went in between, shifts. Okay, then. Did I already press this one? Yeah, I already pressed this one. But I got to hear that fucking screech again. Hi, Big Bone. Yeah, the Ace Attorney streams are indeed back, and I'm glad to be back because they are. It's fun. Already, like, yeah, I like the writing. It's fun. It's funny. It's got my noggin jogging in regards to trying to figure out these mysteries. Like, straight into the mystery, too. Like, I did like Rain Code, but, like, you had to wait a minute for it to start going. Like, I remember, I think it was chapter 4, I was like, I was like, yeah, this is fine. I was starting to find things to talk about. Then once the mystery started going, it's like, now I'm speculating, and it was cool. Oh wait, so they've been dating. So they were going out for 4 months when she bought the present. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I know that because I remember when I played the first one, I was like, that was a great time, and someone was like, yeah, this is my 8th favorite Ace Attorney game. I'm like, what? There's 7 games better than this one? Let's go! In this franchise. Okay. Here we go. This is what I was trying to find, the actual present. Which now my question is, where is the baseball glove? Okay. Yeah, I need to find out what the fuck is the deal with this. Oh, okay. So she ordered. So it's very traceable, right? Like, yeah, see, it would be awesome to play as much as I wanted, but then also, like, that would deprive you guys, or it would either deprive you guys because I'd just be playing off stream, or and playing off stream for this game especially, it's like, that defeats the point, because if I was going to be playing it on my own, I'd be doing it in Japanese, and I don't, but I like streaming it because I like having the space where I'm solving the mystery, and being forced to solve it, like, without looking anything up. Right? And sometimes I get advice from you guys, and that's cool, but it's just interesting. It's an interesting experience because I'm weak and I will look stuff up if I get stuck for too long. I've even done it in the Kingsfield streams, but with these ones I specifically don't want to do it. So, streaming keeps me honest, right? And even when I do look stuff up in the Kingsfield ones, like last time with the Eternal Ring, I was like, okay, I'm fucking lost in this fucking labyrinth of a first floor. I'm just gonna look up a map. Like, I said it openly, and I looked it up on the side, and I was like, okay, and then I was able to do the fucking runs through the dungeon to get to the bosses. I mean, it's relevant because it's like, it's probably why he was killed. Right, because it's, bluffing to the max? That's a funny way to say that. Yep. I was waiting for this, for him to just go into some ridiculous, like, tangent that seems completely unrelated. And the best part is he's just, like, normally when he flies from the seat of his pants, he's just, like, going for it. This time it's like, he has no options because he's lost all of his memories, so he just has no idea what's going on. But it's just so second nature to him, of being a lawyer at this point. Oh, he has the glove. Okay. Why does it look like? I mean, I guess that's kind of how gloves look, but it just looks a little like bananas for some reason. Like it looks like a bunch of fucking Donkey Kong ass bananas. Like 10 of those, and I'll have a new life. Not in the way that came across. What's a skill you force to learn yourself to complete something inconsequential? I mean, not me, but like when you mentioned that, I thought of how like Vindy has been trying to 100% all the achievements in the Yakuza games. So I don't know if I don't think he learned Mahjong beforehand, but you have to learn Mahjong. Like you have to learn this entire gambling game to play to 100% Yakuza. Like obviously it's completely optional. But what have I done? That's a good question. First, skill you force to complete something inconsequential. There's probably something, I just can't think of what it is. Oh, one other reason. Tell me what the reason is. No. Anyway, yeah, that's a good question of how the third one will start, just because, like, because there's that level of, like, this, you know, like with Super Sentai and Precure, they're made in mind, like, every game is every Super Sentai season is someone's first, right? Because their audience is so young. And honestly, like, Danganronpa, and I guess at least in this case, the first two Ace Attorneys, like Ace Attorney, are similar, right? Because, and just games in general seem to work more that way, where it's like, you know, when they put out Street Fighter 6, they didn't expect people to go back and play the first one. That's not how they operate. Fighting games in particular, right? You're supposed to just stay up to with the newest ones. But obviously this is a game where I do think having the context from the earlier ones is probably going to be better off for me in the end, aside from just like, oh boy, more Ace Attorney to play. Like, the first one was already really good. Like, how... you know, so it's like, okay, even the not as good ones I'm probably still going to like to some degree. Oh, you've been learning to do pixel art. That's cool. All right. I mean, I guess, you know what, you reminded me, okay, because I remember learning new things in Photoshop, not for fucking Nensho thumbnails. Like, I remember the one in particular, there's a fairy tale one where I put my and Mathwiz's avatars in Ultier's, like, crystal ball, and I had to, like, do, like, the opacity was easy, but I had to figure out how to do, like, a warp effect to make them match the curvature of the orb. And so it's like, that's a time I remember having to learn, and there's, I guess, other, like, occasional edits or something that I've had to learn how to do something, but I guess it doesn't feel as inconsequential if it's for a video I'm going to get paid for. But for a Nensho thumbnail, it's like, well, the Nensho, like, I didn't have to do that much for the thumbnail, I guess, so that's kind of fun. Okay, so he definitely wrote something on the ground, but he wrote it wrong. Yeah, my assumption is I'm assuming it's a Danganronpa Chapter 3 kind of twist where it's like there's someone, it's a name thing, right? Like, because with that one, it's like there's two characters named Yasuhiro. So with this one, there's two characters named Maggie with different spellings. And Maggie is probably the culprit with the IE, and Maggie with the EY is obviously Bird, the defendant, the defense. No, Phoenix is the defense, she's the defendant, yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like, you're gonna enjoy it, I think. Like, if you do, because like I think what broke me on it is I did a video on Gridman, specifically, mostly SSSS Gridman, but kind of talking about it in the context of the original. And it's like, I didn't really like the original that much, but no one on YouTube that I saw had actually watched the original to completion, and I was able to come to new readings and appreciate SSSS Gridman because I watched the original show. And I thought that there was kind of a gap there, right? So it's like, obviously, all these people still love the shit out of SSS Gridman. If you just watched SSSS Gridman, SSSS Dynazon, and you know, Gridman Universe, like, you'd have a fucking good time. But for me, I got a little bit more out of them from going through the original, right? So it's like, you can still enjoy it. Like, there's room for both perspectives, and you got to have both perspectives. You played 3 the first time, enjoyed it, then you played it again with the other 2 games, and with the full context, and you enjoyed it even more, right? Like, that's, you know, it might not even be that you had I mean, maybe it's partly just appreciating more in the whole context, but also just like having both of those perspectives, you got to see it both ways, right? So yeah, that's, I don't know, that's, I just prefer, for me, I'm just autistic, I guess. I like to go through everything because I'm a broken man and completionism is a disease. Okay, we can confirm there's something to press there. Because these seem reasonable, but, oh wait, yeah, that's right. She's left-handed because of the glove. Thank you for that reminder. Because yeah, I'm not gonna present it, but wait, because so because I think it's like, yeah, you keep the glove in your offhand, I think, because you throw with your left hand, you throw with your good hand, and you don't throw with the glove hand. So like I'm right hand. That's why it had to be custom made, because it's harder to get a glove for people who are left-handed. So okay, I'm gonna press this one though. It's probably irrelevant, but it's like they have. Okay, oh, I guess you're heading out to Tanya. All right, have a good have a good one. I was gonna say, shit, I lost it. Oh, the handwriting. He works at a police station. He should be writing a lot of stuff. So I guess but it's also like writing in sand is a different context. So, you can't find it. I mean, also Gumshoe. It's not. Is it about not being able to find everything you want with scientific investigation, or are you just dumb? No, it's... Alright, Alright, I'll press this real quick just to see if it changes anything. Believe in the power of science, okay. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, I need to challenge it with the present, okay. Okay, tab. Present. Okay. And see, this is definitely, like, feels like, because I remember talking about this with the murder weapon in the Murder in the Past, at the school. With the swimsuit full of gravel, and how that's kind of very much like even the stuff with the bamboo sword, like I guess some people have problems with it because they take knowledge that's not just from the evidence, because in this one it's like you have to know that, like, because if you don't know anything about baseball, then I mean, they're hinting at it with Bird saying like there's 2 reasons to custom order the glove. But I guess another thing I was just thinking about is how, like, if you don't know anything about baseball, and I don't know that much, let's be real, but it is also popular in Japan, but, like, I was just thinking about how it's like, you know, oh, it's a right-handed glove, it's like, okay, yeah, see, it's a right-handed glove, so the right-handed person writes it, but it's like, no, yeah, like he's saying, it's a left-handed glove, and I guess it helps. I mean, you could stumble your way through eventually by doing every combination and saving, but that's not fun. So that would imply that the murderer... Oh, okay, so it's not that the murderer's name is Maggie, it's that the murderer's name, or the murderer, yeah, faked the handwriting and used the wrong hand and the wrong name from the culprit. Or of the person he was trying to have framed for it, so, because he didn't know her. He probably just heard it and then didn't know how it was spelled, so... but he did, that means he was at least aware of them enough. So he was someone who was in vicinity, or at least did research into them. But what, now, we still don't know why, because, like, he obviously, when the glove came up, I was like, oh, maybe he wanted to steal the present, but it's like, well, Gumshoe has it. So, if he wanted to steal the custom-made left-hand banana glove, which now, as I say that out loud, is kind of fucking silly. I don't think he wanted to steal the glove. But even if he did, oops, sorry, I raised the volume of the think a little bit, the game, because I realized it felt a little low to me, but maybe it's fine. No one said anything either way, but anyway. So I still don't know the motive is what I'm looking for, I guess, because we obviously saw the killer, because you know they did the same in the first game where we know the killer, so it's a matter of proving it as a way to, like, you know, ease you into the game. But so it makes sense that they're doing that again. It's not possible. Get wrecked. He's in pain. Okay, yeah, no, that's yeah, that's okay. Specific, a cultural one. Okay, I'll keep an eye out because it's like though. I like Detective Conan enough, but I remember like one of the things I like about mystery games is that they I have to for that one. That's a great example with the glove, right? Where I have to know this piece of trivia or to proceed generally. I mean, maybe there would have been a clue if I pressed every single line of dialogue, or something. Maybe Bird would have said something about the glove. And they did kind of point you at like, hey, maybe one of the pieces of evidence. But I remember like reading Detective Conan, and it's like it was really hard for me to want to sit down and like try and solve the mysteries because I'm just gonna read the next chapter and the mystery is gonna be solved anyway. So it's and like I'd just be doing it by myself, and so much time it's based on like word puzzles or one I remember where the word panda was coming up because it's the slang term in Japan for a police car because they're black and white, they're panda colored basically, and like how the fuck was I supposed to know that? Like that's how I learned that little piece of cultural knowledge, but I didn't have that foreknowledge that would have allowed me to solving that mystery, basically. Now I'm wondering, like, I don't know, are there, because I'm interested in, there's actually, I might have even downloaded the Vita ISO for it, but there's Exile Election, which people saw the trailer of and was like, this reminds me of Danganronpa. And I don't know how similar it is to Danganronpa, but I have it because it was never translated. Fan translated it otherwise. So it's like, I remember even I used footage from the trailer in my Danganronpa V3 video because I thought it was like V3 was basically like the end of Danganronpa in you know, and it's like, so what have the creators of Danganronpa done since Danganronpa, and what do people who take influence of Danganronpa do? Like that's what I was kind of curious about, like what is the effect of this piece of fiction, this lie on the world? And I brought up Exile Election as being a potential piece of work that's influenced from it, but I've never actually gone through it, and now I theoretically can. I just need to get, you know, I just need to sit down and do it. So yeah. Anyway, okay. All right. Only 45 minutes in. You should watch Professor Layton anime. Oh, you mean the one with the Catrail, right? Because I've seen the movie, and Layton's another one I want to go through because like I think having played Ace Attorney, maybe you know what? I'm thinking about it like because I know there's a crossover game, and I've been thinking about how to navigate that because I'm playing Ace Attorney on these streams, and I'm liking them. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna at one point I'm gonna replay the Layton games Japanese because I went through the first 5 games and the movie, so I did not go through the 6th game that finishes the second trilogy or the Catriel game or the Catriel anime. So and I think that's like more or less where Layton's ended. So yeah, I'll probably just go through all those and the Ace Attorney crossover game. Though I guess one sticky part about that is that it'll be in Japanese, so I don't know. If people want me to stream it, maybe I'll just stream it. Maybe I can be talked into it. Because I have gone through enough Layton that I don't think I'll have an issue, and especially because I'm sure it'll be accessible to people who have who only like one or the other and haven't touched, you know, like people who like Ace Attorney and haven't touched Layton and vice versa. So me having played 5 Layton games gives me an edge over the people who played all of Ace Attorney and haven't touched Layton but also wanted to play that game. So I don't know. Depends. Because I don't know that people like it a lot, like at least compared to the other Ace Attorney games or the other Layton games. Yeah, I don't actually know much about the reception. I only vaguely remember hearing some discussion about it when it came out, I think on 4chan probably, but it's been a long time and I haven't thought about it, so. Maggie kick, okay. And the way she said, come on, like, come on. Oh, you're playing it right now. Okay, it's more latent than Ace Attorney. See, okay, that's, in that case, maybe it would be better for me to play it when I replay the latent games. But then, the only yeah, I guess it's not gonna be, I don't know, maybe, yeah, because one day I'm probably gonna play the Ace Attorney games in Japanese, and so getting some dialogue and names and terminology from the latent Ace Attorney game might be a good, like, foot in the door for when I eventually do Ace Attorney, in Japanese, privately, but yeah. I mean, that sounds like Phoenix. I almost called him Ace. Like, that's his name? Ace Attorney, the main character of Ace Attorney. No, it's Phoenix. The way she talked about getting her nose in everyone's problems to try and help them is like, you know, that's not unlike Phoenix, right? Like, that's why he gets involved in so many trials, is because he has to help these people, right? So, neat contrast there. Okay. I know you already by now. Now tell me about myself. Okay. On my most prized position, okay. Please give it back. Oh, okay. Interesting. Because now I'm wondering how the cell phone's gonna come into it, because it's like, wait, did he? Oh, did the culprit want Phoenix's cell phone for some reason? Like, did he knock him out and swap the phones? Because actually, thinking back to, if I go to the court record, it says, I found this, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Like, so is there, like, I mean, it looks like the one he had, but is there a lot, like, I don't know, I'm just thinking about how, like, when he was doing the trial, things were coming to him, like, oh yeah, this objection feels natural. But the phone doesn't feel natural because maybe subconsciously he recognizes that it's not his phone. But that's reaching a little bit, maybe. I'll find out, I guess. Oh, incident, wait, no, maybe. Wait, what's going on with the cell phone? Okay, oh. Wait, that's right, that sound, hold on. Yeah, that was... Okay. So they found, was that Phoenix's lost phone? Because I had the same ringtone from earlier. Unless he wasn't used, that wasn't his phone, but it was the culprit's phone? Okay, yeah, so Phoenix had the culprit. Okay, so no, they didn't steal the phone. Okay. Never mind. Okay. What? Maya suddenly. Yeah, okay. She's back? Because I thought she left. Yeah, because she was not there during the trial, the 5th trial in the last game. So I guess she came back. Okay. That was surprising. I like how that's really good, because it's like her suddenly appearing is surprising to, if this is your first one, then it's like, oh shit, new character who knows Phoenix. I don't know what's going on, just like Phoenix doesn't know what's going on. But with me, it's like, you're not supposed to be here. No, right? Like, what, vampire? Like, that's what it does sound like fucking Damon, well, I forget the rest of his name, but the killer in the last trial, the first game, it's like, that's his ringtone, right? He's just so over the top evil. Who the fuck's Nick? No, I remember it's Phoenix, but anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, phone scams and stuff. Is that what it's about? Like, Don't look at me. I don't know what's going on. You. Oh man. Okay, so oh. I mean, I think that's the way it's framing it, is that like it's giving Phoenix amnesia, so that if you're playing this for as your first Ace Attorney game, you are learning about what's going on from his perspective, right? Because I remember like that's exposition. It's like it's always kind of awkward. Like so two scenes I'm thinking of is one is in the Kuro arc in One Piece, the Syrup Village arc. Watching the scene where Django is talking to Kuro at the beach. And Django is spilling a lot of information that they both already know, and which is he's like waxing a bit about the past because they haven't really seen each other in 3 years, but it's also like it's information that the audience needs to know, and also Usopp and Luffy, or mostly Usopp. Luffy ain't gonna retain any of that shit, right? So it's like that kind of awkward exposition where it's like, and then I haven't seen Dune. But I remember my friend talking about it because he's read the books, and he talked about how in the second Dune movie, as the Emperor, they cast, I think it was Christopher Walken. But in the books, the Emperor actually looks really young because spice keeps him young. And I remember my friend explain, because it's like, in film, it's more cinematic to just show that the Emperor is old, rather than like, hey, Paul, the Emperor's actually really old, but he looks young because he uses spice. Yeah, I know that. Why are you talking about that? Like, it avoids that exact awkward exposition, even though it removes this element of what spice does in the books. So it's like there's that weird kind of game of like, how do we get across this exposition like elegantly, or this information, because sometimes you can't show it. Like in a book, they could just say the Emperor looks really old, or is really old, but he looks young because of spice. Like they could just say that in the narration. It's like, okay, cool. But so in this game, it's like, yeah, they're using Phoenix's amnesia to make the trial more difficult to Phoenix, but also like give them a way to explain things to a new player who hasn't played the first game, right? So, like I mentioned with Maya being suddenly appearing, it's like, yeah, that works for both new and old players, right? And she's just gone. But wait, or maybe she's ready. Okay, yeah. I mean, that very well could be the case, because I think it would surprise me that there's some people who are like haven't touched One Piece, but like there's definitely gonna be people who go through One Piece for the first time knowing what the One Piece is, because I feel like once it's out there, it's gonna spread, because it's like it's the title of the series. We don't know what the title of the series that's been going for 25 years, that is all centered around finding what the title of the series means. Right? Like, it's like, like, when you first, what does One Piece mean? Oh, it's the big treasure they're going after. What's the treasure? I don't know. What do you mean? It's been 25 years the series has been going. You don't know what the title means yet? And it's like, well, so when the information comes out, people, I mean, it might be hard to explain, but, it's gonna be known. The other games handle the first count in case more. Okay. Oh, hey, Kumon, I didn't know you were here. Okay, you don't think the rest of the games work plot works as anything? Okay, all right, we'll see how good. I mean, look, I'm only just entertaining the idea of like, oh, how is this meant to be read from this perspective? But obviously, I do not have that perspective because I have played the first one. Exactly, I've been recommending that too ever since it was announced that we're in the final saga, because it's like, for that exact reason, you're only going to be able to, like, not that you can't. I actually had a friend who went through, and he didn't know Ace died, and it's like, that surprised me, because when it happened, it was so spread around like, my favorite anecdote is going to the One Piece Wikia, and it was like, there are spoilers on this Wikia, right under a thing said, in memory of Ace and Whitebeard, and it's like, yeah, there are spoilers on this wiki, alright? So, like, the most major character deaths in the series so far, just like right there above the spoiler warning. It's like, maybe you guys should have thought that through. Like, I felt like you couldn't avoid it. So, the fact that he was able to just watch One Piece and oh well, and just find that naturally. So like one day you're gonna be able to do that with the title of One Piece and what the One Piece is, but not for a while. Or not if unless or you just have to be very outside. Hey, there he is. I was wondering how he was gonna come and get involved. Mr. Bottom Eyelashes guy. He's also apparently a phone con artist. Oh, he's talking really fast. Okay. Huh? University? What is he talking? This guy is gonna spill everything. Like once we start like pushing him on his lies, he's just like, oh man. I feel like he's just gonna break. No, yeah, I'm sure. No, I actually, James hadn't started One Piece, but he was like in like maybe around the time skip or Dressrosa at latest when he started reading One Piece Weekly because he kind of heard about Gear 5 and he didn't want to be spoiled. He didn't want to see Gear 5 for the first time outside of the anime or manga, and he knew he wasn't going to be able to avoid it, so he just started reading the manga. Oh, Regulus vibes, that's a good... well, if he starts saying, like, you're imposing on my human rights, then I'm gonna want him fucking dead. So, oh god, Regulus is the worst, I love him. So yeah, what is he? So he's definitely about the high life. Well, oh, glasses? Glasses? Yeah, exactly, yeah, how do you, like, it was such a big deal, right? So it's like, how do you avoid, if not by the time it showed up in the manga, then by the time it showed up in the anime, right? So yeah, like, I absolutely understand Shade's perspective, but he did end up having to spoil himself on, like, I don't, you know, even if he wasn't Dressrosa, like, that's still, like, literally, like, Dressrosa's building to the conflict towards Kaido, so he's just going to see the conflict against Kaido before he's even touched anything else in Wano because he wants to avoid, like, yeah, spoiling, having control over, or the only other way is to be like fucking Alexander, where he basically just isn't on the internet. Like, I'm pretty sure Twitter is used for him by proxy, I think, specifically to, and Twitch chat, specifically to protect him from spoilers, right? Like, he's in a fucking box in a room, and he has, like, people who do the internet for him, so he doesn't get spoiled. I don't know exactly how it works, but I just think about how Alexander, he's very careful because people are so terrible when it comes to spoilers. Like, I actually got spoiled about something on the newer chapter before I read it because I just saw it in the YouTube sidebar. It wasn't their fault. It was just like, oh, this thing came back, and it's like, oh, okay. Wellington. Okay. A PhD in drifting, so he does cars, or no, it's like drifting, like wandering and stuff. Okay. What is this guy? Yes, I was caught strolling through the park. Therefore, I have made strolling through the park my entire identity. What is wrong with this guy? Oh, spoiled at a wedding about, yeah, damn, that's unfortunate. I'm actually lucky because I was not as online when Gear 5 came out, so I just like read the manga, and then I just remember just reading that chapter, just giggling a lot because it's very funny. But okay. So it Okay, so yeah, so what's probably actually happened is that he killed him, and then Bird came after the fact. But like, because the implication seems, what I'm wondering is like, who else was there? Because in the picture we saw a bunch of people up top looking at the body. So I'm just wondering of like, how did no one see anything, or like, because what seems to be because I guess she would have walked off maybe, and he pushed him and killed him, but then he waited till she came back, and then came as though he had just been wandering, and my whole identity is wandering. Alright. Phoenix trusts Maggie, let's go. Okay. Oh, damn. No, I remember Math Wiz. I'm sure it makes her cringe still. In one of her My Hero Academia videos, she had gotten spoiled on All Might. Well, no, she hadn't gotten spoiled, but the way people talked about All Might, because I think what happened is like he had his fight with One for All, and he like lost his powers basically, and All Might as a superhero died. And Math always mentioned in his video as though like All Might actually died, like died, and she was wrong, and a lot of people in the comments corrected her on that because she wasn't got him in the manga. So I just remembered that, like just thinking of something as a spoiler, and it wasn't. Okay, I'll go back to chat in a second. I want to focus on this real quick. Okay, past 6 p.m. Because hold on, then. Okay, it was past 16 when he died. So, okay. Alright. I remember 6 p.m. I just want to make sure that the... Okay. Okay, that would have been around 6:28 by his... If he's telling the truth, which he isn't. Yeah, because this was obviously the glove, not the, So I'll press him on that, why not? Oh yeah, no, I actually have some images saved of Kaido's son because they're very like they're just Kaido Jr. where they look like Kaido but they're like, you know, just as edgy if not edgier, and obviously nothing like Yamato. So I just think about that in the context of like the way people don't really care for the humor of One Piece in the same way, or at least it being as prevalent as it is when I like love that aspect about One Piece. So you know, not that Yamato is like explicitly meant to be. Like the gag with Yamato, like I'm Odin. Like I love the scene where he's chasing after Momo and Shinobu, and he's like, "It's me, I'm Odin," and they're like, they look in horror because they're like, "What the? Like, how do you process that? Like, how do you like this fucking horned goofball is running after you, saying that he's Odin, and it's like you don't look at it. Odin's died. Like, what's wrong with you?" He's funny. It's the glove, you dope. No. Yeah, right? It's just... Okay, yeah, so I'm supposed to... It is an accuracy, but it doesn't seem relevant, I guess. Like, what does pressing him on the bananas on the glove accomplish? Because, I mean... Yeah, I'm curious about the actual, like, what he saw about the murder. Because, yeah, he was in uniform, he just got off of work, and she was going into her shift later, so, Wait, by the hairstyle? Oh, yeah, his uniform would have been the first thing I said. Kaido's son? Jack? Yeah, that guy. It was totally Kaido's son. Even I haven't figured out what you do yet. Yeah, okay, I just want to keep pressing him on, like, what he saw when he came in for the first time. Because obviously, he was there before. Every time Kane's fucking objection makes me laugh. Okay. I haven't lost any health yet, so I'm doing pretty good, I'd say. Okay, I'm gonna press my... I'm gonna present the gloves, because I think that's the only... Just to make... I don't know. We'll see how he reacts to it, I guess. And as Phoenix mentioned, it wasn't an accuracy, so... And it's also possible that it was involved in the case, but I don't think... Okay. He's deliberately counting what, Okay. Does it look delicious? Yummy baseball glove, yummy leather. Wait, why does that... Oh. Oh! That's why. So, because he needs... He lost his glasses. They were smashed. He couldn't... So it's not guaranteed that he saw Bird. Okay. No, that's pretty silly. I know, I love how he's just like, no, that's fucking dumb. Overruled. What? New positive. 2200. That's pretty bad. I wonder how bad. I don't know how bad my eyes are in regards to those kind of numbers. I have the prescription, but it doesn't tell me anything because we don't talk. I don't know. People don't. Oh, I have 20/20 vision. Like, okay, I don't know how do you convert my thing into 20/X vision. He's like comparing himself to like fucking like prosecuted historical figures, or persecuted, not prosecuted. Prosecution is the other. He's got the prosecution behind him as he's being persecuted by Phoenix Wright. All right. Phoenix is so smart. I was just like, this is a contradiction, I guess. I'll just press him on this, and then it's like, oh no, yeah, it reveals his eyesight was bad, and thus he didn't necessarily see Bird correctly. Okay, I'm sure that. I mean, that's a pretty specific number for. I mean, no, I guess it's like a ballpark. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna assume that that's correct, but I mean, when do they have? Okay, I'm gonna poke around in my. I guess it is 20. Okay, so that I don't know. I just like I remember as a kid hearing I have 20/20 vision on a cartoon or whatever, and be like, okay, I guess that means they have really good vision or whatever, perfect vision rather. So let me check. Okay, because I'm just noticing the time is coming up. So. Died at 6:30. Victim fell from the walking path above. Okay, never mind. I don't think there's anything in here that directly relevant, because I figured the police would know about that. So, oh, I just realized. So drifting. So he's a Ronin, which just to make sure. I mean, I figure you guys probably, if any 5 people know, it's probably gonna be a bunch of you guys. But basically, if you fail, if you graduate high school but are unable to get into college, you're called a Ronin because you're wandering basically without you haven't you basically have to wait until next year to try getting into college again. So but the way he's like reframed that into like no I didn't fail to get into college. I'm just trying to find the right one for me. I'm a drifting virtuoso. So okay, that's an interesting way to like translate that, I suppose. So okay, I didn't catch that up from his explanation, but seeing here, it's like, oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, but guilty bird she is. Okay. Because yeah, if you say 20 in left eye or 20/20 means 20, then his if that's correct and not just a joke, then it would mean like I guess he's 20 in one of his eyes and 200 in the other eye, which I guess is bad. I don't know, because it's like is it. I wonder how. I don't know how that number differentiates between like far-sighted and nearsighted, right? Like if it's one, would it be like, would 15/15 mean you're nearsighted or farsighted, or is that a thing? I don't know. Classic Regulus maneuver, indeed, denying his flaws. You're right. Reframing it, it's like no, it's the world that's wrong. I'm perfect. Like I says, Phoenix has a third education. He's a lawyer, and Wellington hasn't actually gotten into college yet. He's just a high school graduate, like, from 4 years ago. He hasn't been to school in years. Like, dude, this guy's a bum. Holy shit. Like, when I frame it like that, like, he's been failing to get into college for that long. Like, dude, this guy, what's wrong with him? Okay. Because now I want to know about, like, because the police should have records of all this shit, but you know, that's probably going to be relevant, so I don't know why I'm bringing up silly reality in this funny lawyer game. Because, oh, there's probably going to be, like, there was a huge gap. Why did you mention that? Because it's possible that he fell. Bird went to go get help or something like that, and then he killed him in the interim after Bird left, and because they mentioned that he had bruises, but also his neck was snapped, so it's like, Okay. Oh, maybe there's... Yeah, let me... Can I... Oh, yeah, he was already... Okay. He was already dead. Wait, hold on, let me... I'll just keep pressing him. Wait, but he... She's not even on the screen. Alright, I'll look closer at the court record. Okay, he died at, 6:28. There were glasses under the body. Oh! So this picture was taken, so there were already people there at 6, yeah, this is like, hold on, yeah, yeah, that's about 7 o'clock, I think, okay, so that, or am I misreading it? Hold on, oh, that is a lot more than a minute, you're right, okay, thank you, oh, yeah, okay, let me, yeah, there you go, you're right, that's, okay. You immediately called the police, but he, yeah, 15 minutes after he died. Okay, that's kind of what I was picking up on. I was just like, how do I, like, target him with that, I guess, and that, yeah, thank you. Thank you for pointing that and you know, clicking it into place for me. Because I was like, I was getting off track. I was looking at the photo, and it's like, okay, the photo was taken, no, it was taken at like 7 o'clock, maybe 8. No, maybe, no, probably at 7, yeah. Because that lines up with the rest of his testimony, but, the 15, there's always, yeah, that's a recurring one, I think, where they lie about the time. I feel like we've done that at least once in the prior game. 15 minutes is a lot of time to be dazed, especially when you lie about immediately calling the police. If I get through this without taking a point of damage, I'm gonna be pleased that I mean, it's still relatively easy, I would say, but that just means I'm locked the fuck in, and I have helpful tips. Okay, 20. Oh, so that's a farsightedness. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, normal. Sheesh, okay, damn, that's really far-sighted. And yeah, that's why you couldn't see, Yeah, because she would have been, I guess, too close, ironically. Because if I didn't have my glasses, I can't see shit. I am, I can't, hold on, I think I can let me take off my glasses for a second, try and judge the distance, because I think I showed it on stream before, but I just pulling up some text in I'm like, probably like 3 to 4 inches away from this piece of paper, and I can read the text on it, so, relatively, you know, average size text, I would say. So it's bad. It's bad. Like, it's like right up to my nose, practically, so, so. I'm a genius. Yeah, just the fucking doubling down on trying to be. Yeah, and that's another thing. I'm like, good thing I'm not playing this game in Japanese, or I'd be able to read like maybe a word before it skipped over to the next line. So. Of course, we always question further. Always. Maybe there was like one time in Trial 4 where it was a bad idea, but I feel like this early on. Okay, so that's interesting. I feel like that's gonna, yeah, like, oh, you know what I think's gonna happen? Well, what could happen? No, that's right, because that's why he attacked Phoenix. He wanted to swap the phones back. Okay, so do they have the same ringtone? Or, because the phone was making the noise the same noise that it was making before he got attacked, so, I mean, he could have mentioned that. I mean, there is some, well, because there's, I feel like maybe it's about a good idea. I'll try it. Okay. Okay, yeah, see, okay, maybe I got Earl. I jumped the gun. Because, we already, shit. I'm gonna take damage here. Oh no, I'm gonna fail. I don't... Because it's like... In my head, it's like, okay, we have this list of phone numbers that's stored in the knowledge of the data in the phone. We have Phoenix's number. We have a way to identify which phone's which. But I don't think we're supposed to do it yet. I think we're supposed to wait. So I'll just... Yeah, I feel like there's no way out of this without taking damage. Because if I could just do the attorney's badge because it would be funny, even if I take damage, or unless one of these will magically... I guess I'll try the list, because I feel like, oh, or, yeah. Okay, yeah, gotcha. No, it's not. Okay, yeah, never mind. Oh, okay. Oh, so wait, there was a piece of evidence I could submit. Okay, I didn't take damage, though. But it's like, how is my phone? Yeah. Or how is Phoenix's phone helpful? Oh, I bet I can... Yep, there's a phone booth right there. Alright, never mind, I overthought it. This time I wasn't looking at the photo. So... Okay, yeah, thank you for the... Yeah, okay, now, yeah, the photo. Yeah, thank you, Said guy. Okay, I got side... See, I guess that's the thing, is I get sidetracked by, like, other things. So, like, last time I like, was looking at the clock in the photo, and this time, I wasn't looking at the photo close enough. Like, even if it took a couple minutes to gather himself, 15 is a lot, and... Yeah, I still don't understand the motive, right? Because it wasn't the baseball glove. Well, no, I guess, well, because the phone had all the numbers on it, right? So that would have been evidence of him being a con artist. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I have an idea. He was trying to fucking kill. You know, he killed. But why? Like, he was already being returned. I know that he's a murderer because he wanted to attack. He attacked Phoenix to swap the phones because Phoenix had the phone. No, but then maybe that's inferring a bit, or assuming a bit too much. I mean, Phoenix might have an idea that I don't. Yep. Okay. Okay, now I can actually take damage. Why didn't the call the police right away? Yeah, I think this is it. Because, yeah, there was a bunch of con artists on the phone. Yep, alright. Wait. No! I was right. Because it would I'm right. Goddamn you, game. No, okay, I have to think about it differently. Profiles, nope. Because the owner never showed. Because he was writing the thing. Okay, I'm trying to think. So he either... It wouldn't take 15 minutes to fake the handwriting. How did he know the name anyway? So I feel like it's either the phone or the glasses. Because it wasn't. I thought the list of names made sense because it's on the phone, so it's would have possibly been tying him to crimes and other criminals. I guess we could try the phone. Probably take more damage. Nope. Get more damage. All right. Glasses. I'm just guessing. I don't know where the trial wants me to go. Okay, so it is the glasses. Okay. Oh, okay. How did that happen, actually? I guess I haven't gone back to that. Oh, okay, so... Okay. Dun dun dun. Alright, now we're finally at the crux of things. I like how the visual of him standing at the stand is like he's got a hand in his pocket like he's chill. He's definitely not chill. One shot, we're almost done? Damn, this is a short one. Which I expect this sort of the first trial. Hi, Camel Lily. Yeah. Let's go! That's Phoenix's job. He makes a mockery of all the courts by revealing how silly everyone's being, by being an even sillier man. Third rate fraud of a lawyer, I guess. Unfortunate. Yep, there. Now we can find the contradictions. Misspelled. Oh, right, because Maggie was looking for the owner of the phone. Maggie found the phone. Okay, because, she got in contact with the owner, but they never showed. Yep, because Maggie was the one who on the other end. Yep, there it is. All right, figured out that one. Oh hey, Vindy's here. Yeah, no, it's 2 because I've only played the first one until just now when including the witness as the real person. Yeah, right? Like, like it's funny that Phoenix has amnesia, yet everyone else is surprised. Like, gasp! You think the witness is the murderer? It's like Phoenix is like, the real Phoenix would be like, yeah, we do this every fucking time. Like, come on, guys, come on. Fucking vampire ass ringtone. Yep, and he only heard it. Oh yeah, I just noticed the glove in the bag. I didn't see that earlier. Yep. So I'm wondering if, again, I'm just wondering how the joke worked in Japanese, because I feel like if they're going based on phonetic readings, then he would have, like, it's possible that her given name is using like kanji that are less common. Like, he went with the common way the name is written, and her name is actually a bit less common, even though they're pronounced the same way. So that maybe Coleman might know if he played the game in Japanese, yeah, if I was about to reach out, I just assumed they were the murderer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. No, well, because... Very... It's, yeah, the evidence list. So I presented too early. Alright. Thank you, Maya. Oh, thank you, Coleman. Yeah, because obviously the name would have been completely different in Japanese anyway, as they're, good about translating them, in a fun way. The first crime, then murder! I was laughing too hard, my eyes were closed, I didn't see what he said. Oh boy. This is fun. Nice little, yeah, this is a nice warm-up case, but... yeah, he's part of the group. He's a criminal. Then that's like, yeah, if the 2 cops are found that one of them was dead and one of them was accused of his murder, then yeah, he doesn't have to worry about them. Like, they have other things to worry about than trying to get on his case for having criminals in his phone. Oh, Suzuki. Okay, yes. That's okay. That's kind of what I was inferring. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, because I know the second kanji there in Suzuki is normally, because it's a, yeah, that is a really weird way, because I don't really know what the because I guess, yeah, ki is tree. I recognize that one. I don't recognize the first one, but I do know the one in the middle is like a repeated, like, so when it's hitobito, it's hito, the kanji for people, and then you use the duplicate or no, iro is actually another one where it's like a variety of things, and you use that second the kanji. It duplicates the first one's sort, or sometimes with the slightly different like the 10-10 hooking with the, okay. Oh yeah, and that's actually okay. Yeah, so and he would. That's cool. All right, thank you. I was curious, and you have answered. You have sated that curiosity. I appreciate it. Um, he's just trying so hard. Because they actually didn't go into the fact that uh because I've been thinking from the beginning about how it's like, okay, he snapped his neck and has a bunch of bruises on his body, when it's more likely that he had a bunch of or and then he did this neck snapping, So but they haven't even brought, but I guess yeah, that's more self-evident. So hmm. Now this is curious. Okay. Okay, I'm not quite there yet. All right. Didn't agree with him. Okay. Because he would have had his glasses at this point, I think. It would have been okay. So what he would have seen either Maggie. Might have seen Maggie. He might have seen Dustin. He probably didn't see the cell phone. Because he was looking for that. Oh, he would have seen that he was a cop. Right? Because if it was just because he didn't know Maggie was a cop over the phone. But obviously it's like, yeah, knowing, and she was wearing her casual clothes. But he would have immediately seen Dustin and be like, holy shit, I'm a criminal, and the cop has my phone, basically. Yes, because we saw from the photo that, yeah. Also, I didn't comment, she has the Blue Badger shirt. That's funny. It does look cuter as like a little like icon. When it's a giant stand, it's a little horrifying. Dustin Prince is a good name for a cop. Oh, because it's Dustin Prince. I didn't think about it for a second. That's funny. I love Phoenix Wright names, the localized ones. I'm sure the original Japanese ones are good. They're just obviously not the ones I'm engaging with. But oh yeah, that's right. That wasn't in the first game. That is a good change. I didn't think about that. It's been a minute. Because then you can accuse people. I agree, Vindy. Well, like, even just hearing about, like, because obviously some of the awkward stuff where it's like, well, the first game, they just made it take place in America, but then after there's more Japanese stuff in the later games, so they, like, the fact that, I haven't seen it yet, but the fact that Neo Old Tokyo exists is just so funny to me, because it's so stupid. Like, it's like, okay, they made an old place that looks like old traditional Japan, but it's, like, new because it's in America instead. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. It's so funny though. It's so good. I can't wait to see it. I'm going. Let's go! It's gonna be clapping. I will clap. Pog when I say, Pog. Point my mouth. Point my finger. Oh my God! There it is. Neo Old Tokyo. So funny. Oh, that's right. You present the photo of red, white. Okay, yeah, that's right. Of ouchie. I forgot. I don't know if I. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like that one's perfect just because like, yeah, ouchie. Like that one you can understand from English just hearing it because it's like verbalized. It's like ouchie. Yeah, it's like, yep. Yeah. Ow. Pain. Perfect. I love it. Those are some dumbass faces. No, I think. See, I want. I don't know. I'm thinking about this because it's like they didn't do it in Trial 5 because I thought what they were gonna do at one point was because you had the DS option to move the phone on your own. So I was like, oh, are we gonna call the number on the phone? And they never did it but I guess it was. So I'm wondering if we call Phoenix's number on the and we see that. Oh right, because he swapped them. That bitch. Because he knocked Phoenix out. Oh wait, no. Oh, maybe okay, I thought. Okay, never mind. I thought that maybe I misunderstood from an earlier stream. Because I thought that there was a place like they okay, never mind. Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I don't remember. I must have just misremembered. I thought that Neo Old Tokyo was like how they framed there being an old Japan-looking place in, you know, the Japanifornia. Never mind. I must have misunderstood or misremembered. My bad. Dorp. Okay, so this is... Okay, I'm a little like, oh, what's gonna happen now? Because I feel like... Oh, right, the stored numbers would be... Okay, never mind. Unless, yeah, he might have tampered with it, actually. Oh, he didn't change the phones, he just knocked Phoenix out and deleted the numbers. Okay. That's right. Okay, that's a good point. Okay. Because I don't think it's fingerprints either, because, like, they both touched, you know. Ah, shit. Okay, so that was a both wrong answers have to be chosen thing. Oh, Yo Japantown. That's okay. That's I think okay. I see where the wires got crossed. Thank you, Vindy. Cause I'll get to that game eventually. You can't check the numbers on this phone. Yeah, but you deleted all the numbers, okay. Oh, what? Okay, yeah. He took it, he fucking knocked Phoenix out and just stole it, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think I see where okay. Because he's saying he found his phone, but it, Trying to figure out, oh yeah, see, okay. Yeah, they're asking who he is, and it's like, okay, they can call the number. Yeah, and they even called attention to the who he is, right? Well, they have the ID, the business card that has the phone number on the back. Who that is who he is. He's a name on a business card. That's it. Oh yeah, you don't have to play Ace Attorney 5. I think that'll be an experience in itself, for sure. Okay. Okay. It's over. Full game over from one failure. So, fine, you get one more try. Alright. Oh, I can't save? Well, good thing I already knew what to do. Your voice have one of mine. Wait. Wait, hold on. Why did we that's pretty good. and that's like perfect like Japanese business culture, because usually like, you know, the exchange of business cards is a very like formal process. Like there's like a very oh yeah, I guess they're good. No, well, yeah, I guess they're gonna arrest Phoenix, or at least he's never gonna practice law again for overstepping one too many times, I guess. But and actually there was an old meme I remember from a video of there was just a Japanese guy with like an upturned face, and he had like really big nostrils, and a smug smile on his face, because it was basically like, I forget what the TV program, what the purpose was, but he basically was handing his business card to another person, and then he crumpled it. Or no, or maybe it was the other way around. Like they got a business card from them, and he crumpled it in his hands, and it was kind of, I guess, like, this is how not to do business card exchanges or something. But like people thought the face was funny, and it was like an old 4chan meme. It's been a while since I thought about it, but yeah. So the judge like reflexively giving Phoenix his own bit card was very much like yeah, was that the name of the meme? The card crusher. Yeah, it's been so long since I even thought about it. But yep, here we go. That's not a killer set of ringtone. Can I have my phone back, please? So he mixed up the phones. Okay. Yeah, because they look the same. And he deleted all of Phoenix's numbers off his phone. What a dick. Now, how rude. Now Phoenix has something. Okay. Alright, there's the evidence. Okay, he choked himself into unconsciousness? Jesus. Alright. Okay, well, rip Bozo. Case closed. Let's go! Oh yeah, she wasn't on the stand before, so that was a different, I don't think we had that image before, because it was just Gumshoe and then Wellington, so. Alrighty then, that was a fun one. Nice to grease the gears and get back into it. Almost perfect. There was one that fucked me up a little bit, and I had to try a couple times, but yeah. Good reminder of a game being good. Oh. Jesus. What? How did she survive? She's amazing, actually. The fact that she is still alive and like hasn't just fucking just. Oh man. She's just so fucking. I mean, she was accepted as a police officer under Gumshoe. I mean, maybe the bar for it at this specific police station isn't the high. This is the best. Never mind. No, they're good people. They're just fucking dog shit rock stupid. There's one thing real life should learn from. That's a good. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Oh, melodramatic. Okay, for Ace Attorney 5, noted. No, yeah, she's actually like yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, the fact that she's alive is good luck. God, it's a misfortune. But she's fucking. She's like, you know how they like a dog with like 3 legs they'll name Lucky or whatever. You know. But no, yeah, she's. Oh, okay, but it's also. Oh. Oh. Wait, that's. But. Okay. Oh, it wasn't. They weren't actually involved. She just wanted to give a gift as thing. That's. I mean, that's a bit much, I would say. My head's not that messed up. Oh, so she's leaving. Oh, she's trying to rank up to unlucky person. Oh, there's no evidence to suggest he's mortal. True. I have a feeling we'll see her again, because I am mildly aware that we do see like some of the other characters from like the earlier games again, just from minor achievement spoilers. But we'll take it as it comes. No, he doesn't have all his memory back. Oh, you got that one back, but okay, she just has to. Okay, just bonk him on the head. He'll be fine. He'll get. Yeah. The judge is easily swayed. Yeah, that covers it. Who's that guy again? I don't know. That's pretty funny. Thank goodness. Unforgettable memories, you lying bitch. You just forgot all of them, though. Alright, I expect the next trials are going to be longer just because there'll be the investigation phase and then the trial phase. Phoenix and Maya do reappear in the second game, you're correct, and Gumshoe, the judge, Pain. Oh, so there's, okay. Oh, alright, oh shit, Edgeworth is gonna reappear? Oh, in the Edgeworth game, he also said that's pretty funny. Okay. Oh, hey. Wait, hold on. I recognize that. Was she? See, it's like I've seen the character so much in my head. I'm like, yeah. But then it's like, wait, she wasn't actually in the first game. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure she was in the first, that character we just saw in like the teaser thumbnail. Oh yeah, that was fun. Man, yeah, I'm glad to be back to Ace Attorney. I have good feelings about this one. I expect it's going to be good. I actually, in fact, I don't think that's a surprise. That would be, but yeah, I'm very much looking forward to more. Oh, good job of making the world. Okay, yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, with just like yeah, that just this world of crime is just full of so many like characters, and they're all silly and goofballs, and yeah, it's been cool, and I'm very much looking forward to more. So yeah, next time I presume will be the investigation side of chapter 2. And then probably the trial side. I don't know exactly how. See, that's the thing is like comparing it to Danganronpa. It's like the Danganronpa cases are very much like, okay, here's the daily life, here's the investigation, here's the trial. So you have a pretty good gauge of how long each one's going to be roughly. But with this game, they've changed it up a bit. Where like this one, it was only trial, and then I think, but then for some of them, you'll do multiple investigations and multiple trials. Right. So there's always a little bit like, how long should I make this stream? I don't want it to be too long. I don't want it to be too short. But oh, 5 feels just gonna. Oops, I clicked something. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. All right. Thank y'all for coming. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It seems that you. Yeah, I mean, it's Ace Attorney, and I I almost got it perfect. There was just the two mistakes on that one because I was overthinking the phone. Because it's like, um, anyway. But we got it done. Hopefully, and no game overs. Oh, I did it again. All right. That's probably about sign that call it. So, yeah. Next time, episode 2, reunion and turnabout. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I will see y'all next time.